Hey, in this video, I want to talk to you about some lessons that I learned from watching a stack of MrBeast interviews. So, just a little bit of context. If we haven't met before, my name's Doug, and I was doing a Masters of Leadership over the last few years, and I kind of was thinking about what my thesis would be, and doing some of that stuff there. I started to collect a whole heap of MrBeast interviews, thinking I might do something in the media space linked to work and career stuff, and then I watched a ton of his videos, but I want to give you 3 lessons today that I took away from these videos, and I'm starting to apply to my life. It takes some time, but we all get there eventually. And it's the 3 secrets I think all small creators miss, and here they are. So the first one I think is, and I've got this poster on my wall which I made up off the back of this, and it is make the best video possible. Often we think about it as creators, we procrastinate and we look at stuff and we look at gear and we look at tech and we look at everything that's going on in our world, and sometimes we just forget to just create the video, just to make the video and post it. And the thing I think that I love about MrBeast is he's constantly reinventing himself, constantly learning. Even if he's on a winning streak, he will still go, nah, we need to scrap that and we need to change. And he's got 6 months plus worth of production in stuff. And obviously these days there's millions of dollars tied up in his ventures. But if you go back to Jimmy when he was a little tacker and he was starting to create content, he was just like, counting to 10,000 or counting to 100,000, or how do I cut a chair in half or cut this in half with a plastic knife, and just having a crack at it. And over time, obviously, he's learnt what to do, and he's looking at the hooks, and he's probably got the best brain in the YouTube space when it comes to this type of content. Small content creators, we're just starting, we're just trying to work this out and trying to navigate that space. And I don't have it all together, you don't have it all together, that's why we're watching videos like this. But I want to encourage you, just make the best video you can possible. If it's like me, stick a camera in front of you, one shot, one take, trim it up, post it, and see what happens with it. But the next time you make a video, just make it better. And that's my second point that I've learned from you, is just make better videos every time. Find one thing to improve and do it better every time. Maybe it is that you look at your technique, maybe look at your location, maybe you look at your lighting, maybe you look at how you prepared for it, whatever that may be, but just do one thing differently every time. And he also talked about making 100 videos, just make 100 videos. And I've done 100 plus videos, I've done live streams, I've done a whole lot of stuff over the last 7 years, and it's had nothing of it. Like you look at it and you go, what are you doing? Like, why do you create this stuff? But I've had a whole lot of stuff happen in my world behind the scenes. You look at YouTube and you go, the analytics aren't there, the numbers aren't there. But what YouTube has done for me has actually taught me how to be creative. It's made me think about how I use design, technology, engage in this space. And it also helped shape and open up doors for my career. I'm 51 now. At the age of 50, I started a career in radio. I now have a show where I talk to tens of thousands of people, but it all started playing with videos like this. And I know you can look at the numbers on this channel and go, where does all that come from? But it comes from practice. I'm a Christian. I believe that God has sort of opened up a whole lot of doors for me beyond that behind the scenes, which allowed me to have this opportunity to speak to tens of thousands of people every day. But at the same time, I'm making videos like this, and one person might see it, 10 people might see it, maybe 100 people might see it. I don't know, maybe this one blows up and 10,000 people see it. But that to me doesn't matter. What matters is, 1, I'm making content, and 2, I'm encouraging you to make content, and 3, I think that we just create because we love creating. And I think that's my third point, is don't give up. Don't give up creating content. Do it because you love it. Do it because it's a passion. Do it because it's something that you want to give and put out into the world. Okay, whether it is a talking head whether it is showing your art, whatever that is, whatever your passion is, whatever it is that's happening for you in your life or in your world, whatever it is, show you and be you, your unique voice. I believe God has created us uniquely. We are all fearfully and wonderfully made. We are all his masterpiece. We're his workmanship. We're created with purpose and with passion, and if you can find that, and if you're creating content like this, whether you're playing music, painting, whether it's building businesses, whatever it is that you love to do, just get out there and do it. If creating content's what you need to do, get out and create it. So yeah, make the best video possible. Make 100 plus videos. If you haven't done that yet, just make them. Try different things. We went into the pandemic and I'd made a heap of videos. I've been playing with, live streams and that. I had all the gear. I was pastoring a church and we went into the pandemic, I had all the gear there. I knew how to do it, and we were able to help others do the same. Just, you never know what is going to come of the gifts and the skills and the talents you learn from doing it. So get out there, make your best videos possible, and don't give up. That's my word of advice. That's my word of encouragement. I'm Doug. I'll catch you in the next video, and stay blessed.